strength of a nation's currency is based on the strength of that nation's economy. And the American economy is by far the strongest in the world. Accordingly, I have directed the Secretary of the Treasury to take the action necessary to defend the dollar against the speculators. I have directed Secretary Connally to suspend temporarily the convertibility of the dollar into gold or other reserve assets, except in amounts and conditions determined to be in the interest of monetary stability and in the best interest of the United States.
And President Roosevelt announced on the radio that he would break the country's promise to exchange dollars for gold.
It was then that I issued the proclamation providing for the National Bank holiday. And this was the first step in the government's reconstruction of our financial and economic fabric. The second step, last Thursday, was the legislation promptly and patriotically passed by the Congress, confirming my proclamation and broadening my powers so that it became possible, in view of the requirement of time, to extend the holiday and lift the ban of that holiday gradually in the days to come. This law also gave authority to develop a program of facilitation.
When central banks print a lot of money to relieve a crisis, buy stocks, gold, and commodities, because their value will rise and the value of paper money will fall.
XRP will change the world forever. Is Ripple and XRP going to bring a change in the world order? If you listen carefully, you'll see that the next financial system will likely be based on the cryptocurrency world. And when that happens, we expect XRP to be at the center of it all. There are so many reasons to believe so, and we are going to look at them today. What we need to take into account is that whatever is currently happening is something that has been in the works since before we were born, and that's the only way you can understand what is about to happen next. As always, welcome to Moneyside, your favorite crypto channel. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to get updates when we drop a new video. Don't forget to smash the like button and comment in the section below. Something that piqued my interest is this tweet that states, "The losses of the euro against the US dollar, which increase inflationary pressure in the euro area, and the resulting performance of the gold price show this impressively as seen in gold IHS, in EUR, and ECB balance sheet, RHS, in EURBN, 01/2002-05/2022. Another significant tweet worth mentioning is this one by Nathaniel C.J. Rothschild, where he states, "First inform yourself about Keen's Bancorp plan, then read this." In this tweet, he shares two links to different sites. The first link leads to a post on Wikipedia that talks about Bancorp, which is a supranational currency. Without a doubt, this is a straight indication that the world is about to completely change, especially in the crypto world. At the center of it all could be Ripple, which just so happens to be bridge currency that's meant to link the two worlds together, fiat and crypto. As you sit around waiting for the bullish market to happen, you might just end up missing on the biggest coin of our generation.
What exactly is an order, you might ask? It's a governing system for people dealing with each other. There are internal orders for governing within countries, typically laid out in constitutions. And there is a world order for governing between countries, typically laid out in treaties. Internal orders change at different times than world orders, though whether within or between countries, these orders typically change after wars. Well, back then, gold was the money used in transactions between countries. Paper money, like the dollar, was like checks in a checkbook in that it had no value other than it could be exchanged for gold, which was the real money. At the time, the United States was spending a lot more money than it was earning by writing a lot more of these paper money checks than it had gold in the bank to exchange for them.
In essence, the world that we live in today still needs a robust international program, one that can foster cross-border payments without having such high fees. The world hasn't changed that much. We just now seem more industrialized than we did back then. And if you look at it carefully, you will understand that is what is happening right now, and is more or less a repeat of what happened back in the 80s. The only difference is, now we are all fooled into thinking we are better than our ancestors. But any financially wise investor will see the pattern and ride the wave all the way to richness. As you can clearly see around us, the gap between the rich and the poor is growing by the minute. We now have crazy rich people who seem impossible to reach. I mean, how many years would you work just to reach Elon Musk's wealth? I bet we all need probably 10 lifetimes to work as slaves in our regular 9-to-5 jobs, and we might not even scratch the surface of this guy's wealth. Back then, the entire world needed restructuring just after a disastrous war. And if we then take the same ideas into consideration, you will realize we are now in dire need of a green transition that could be quite expensive. I'm talking $8 trillion annually. When we look at the historical facts, you will realize that fiat currencies will always be the downfall of great nations, and the US is no exception. At which point the world governments and investors will always go back to the gold-backed standard, which in truth was the original trade commodity. But don't expect the same thing to occur this time. We expect the world to turn to digital commodity instead of the hard gold, potentially a digital asset that can be directly pegged to the value of gold. And let's not forget to mention that the World Bank is on the brink of collapse. So, where do we expect the rest of the world to rely on? Obviously not the World Bank, and definitely not the US dollar, as we can see that it's actually about to collapse as well. Let's face hard facts. There's no one marketing Bitcoin to the world. It's just an overpriced crypto with, I dare to say, no engine in it. The system is old school and could cost the world a lot of money just to maintain Bitcoin as the reserve currency. So we can confidently take out Bitcoin from that list. ETH is too crowded with so many tech on top of it, and I honestly think ETH is just best in the crypto world and not outside. The closest to that list is XRP, and the fact that Ripple is actually marketing to banks, Ripple could be the game changer that we are all looking to. Aside from that, the wealthiest family alive, the Rothschild, have already gotten their hands on this company. And whether we like to admit it or not, the Rothschild are always a few steps ahead from the rest of the world. That's what is happening right now. If you saw my previous video, I'm sure you know that the Rothschild have shares in SBI Investment, which in turn has invested in Ripple.
And these are unresolved issues, but it doesn't mean they cannot be resolved. This is why from the fund we are advocating to think about this world of digital money as a global public good. And in a recent discussion in Zurich where we both were, what we advocated for is to have a public platform. So when protocols are agreed, this public platform can connect different CBDCs. There can be interoperability, the same way you would transfer euros from one country to another, you do it using CBDCs. We feel that we are actually a bit behind the curve.
It's just a long scheme of them trying to hide their tracks, but for any keen eye, you could easily see what is happening. All this justifies the need for Ripple, and if you paid attention to the World Economic Forum, you'd realize that banks are also looking into entering the crypto world, which might be the long-awaited solution. Market makers, for instance, the Rothschild family, is pushing down the price of XRP so they can buy in while it's cheap, then force out individual small traders. So, are you going to hold on to your crypto, or will you be kicked out of the game? As always, trade safely, guys. Please keep in mind, we are not a licensed financial advisor. All videos on this channel are intended for entertainment purposes only. Tell us what you think in the comment section below, and let's have a conversation. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and to click on the subscribe button below. Turn on notifications to get informed whenever we post our amazing content. We'll see you in the next video.